Hello, this is Sarah from TheWholeKnit&Caboodle, and today I have for you a tutorial on how to attach Amigurumi pieces using the Mattress Stitch, also known as the ladder stitch. I like the Mattress Stitch. I use it for all of the Amigurumi pieces that I stitch together, unless it's applique. I like it because it allows you to join pieces without seeing the stitches. It's fast and it's really sturdy. The first thing you want to do is you want to attach your pieces, and here I have a leg piece and a foot piece from my Fabulous Mouse pattern. So I'm just going to hold those in place, and the way that I pin them is I go down through the edge of one of the pieces, and then I kind of bend the needle, the pin down, and push it into the piece that I'm attaching the top piece to. So we'll turn that around, and we'll do that for the other side. So down through the bottom edge, you want to catch your bottom piece, and then push the needle in. And it's pretty sturdy, it's not going anywhere. I always pin the pieces that I'm joining because it allows me to decide whether I like the placement of them before I stitch them to make them permanent. It's good for things like legs and things that come in pairs, like ears or whatever. I'm a little OCD like that. So, so once your pieces are pinned, you want to go in under one stitch on one piece. We'll start on the leg. So pull your yarn up through, and then the next stitch is going to go into the piece that you're attaching it to. You want to go directly in across from the first stitch that you made and go under one stitch. Attaching pieces with the Mattress Stitch that are done in single crochet is pretty easy because your stitches are relatively square, so your stitches are consistent, which is pretty important when you're working with the Mattress Stitch. So the next stitch that I do is going to go back into the place where my very first stitch came out. So under one stitch, and pull your yarn up, and then you're going to repeat that on the other side. So back in, and you'll see this is why they call it the ladder stitch as well, because the stitches that you make sort of look like rungs on a ladder. When you've done 2 or 3 stitches, you can pull on your yarn to tighten the stitches, and you'll see, like magic, they've disappeared. If you have lost where your last stitch was made, where it came out, you can pull it open a little bit, and you can actually see that little bit of purple here is where my last stitch came out. So I'm going to go back into that one, under one stitch, and pull it up, and repeat on the other side. And you do this all the way around the pieces. So we'll do another stitch here, and give them a tug. And really, you can't even see that those pieces were not intended, well, were not originally pieced together like that. So you just continue that all the way around, and then when you get to the end, you sew in your ends. Obviously you'll want to use yarn that coordinates with the pieces that you're doing. So I will go back and take these purple stitches out and redo this with gray, just because, you know, if you do make a stitch that at the end or whatever that you can see, you obviously don't want to see them in a different color. And that is pretty much it. Easy peasy. It's my favorite stitch. Thanks for watching.